there viewers, Sun Service here, back with another We're All The Way 3 episode. Now, those of you wondering where's the Spanish campaign, the game had problems with loading save 5, and so I'm stuck again having to use a new campaign. I didn't get fired this time though, so well, at least that's a benefit. So battleships we got is the Wolf class, which is our most numerous, Brandenburgs, which is our most powerful, and the Braunsteigs, which is essentially a faster Wolf. Cruiser-wise, we have the Herfer class, which I'm using for as the example, 8-inch with 6-inch secondaries, and then the Hansa is 7-inch with 5-inch secondaries, and the first Bismarcks, which are 6 and 3-inch guns. Then we have light cruisers here. All of them are in setups I don't like for light cruisers. That one's a bit better because of the fact that it's got 5-inch instead of 4-inch guns, but everyone else has got 4-inch guns. Now under construction we have this thing, which is not even worth me keeping around. We've got more of the first Bismarcks. We've got the Rune class, 9,200. Gneisenau's, which are pretty much the same as Rune, and then Stuttgart, which is right, Stuttgart I want to keep around. The Gneisenau and the Rune they're essentially the same but with different names. I'm going to get rid of Rune entirely. Going to build up new dock sizes. V5, it's sure, I don't really care. But yeah, I'll keep the Gneisenau's. Stuttgart, I'm already liking the look of Stuttgart. That I'm going to open design. I'm going to do essentially a 10% change to her, which we don't have 10-inch available, we have 11-inch available. But, right. Essentially my changes to her is going to be that for that. Four-inch guns, but for more armor. For more armor, an extra 200 tons. No, actually, I don't need the extra 200 tons. I could actually reduce weight. Yeah, you're going to be a reduced weight version. Let's sit you within 11,000 tons. To do that, lesser rounds. I'm going to do something that's only going to be aesthetic. I'm removing the sponsons. You will have your torpedo mounts cleared. And number of 3-inch reduced down. Okay, this is going to be our Königsberg. God, I hate that name, but I can't afford doing Königsberg yet. Okay, up the file for Königsberg. Yep. Königsberg design study will continue onward. Right. Battleship Vessenberg has gotten some useful stuff going on. That. Oh, I realised research needs to be put up. AP projectiles, we have advantages there, and naval guns. Right, there you go. New destroyers get commissioned in, and the design study gets completed as well. Not much has changed. I'm going to set the construction of 2 of them, and then the rest of the construction will go to a new light cruiser. I'm going to begin the design study now of a new light cruiser. Six-inch. Yeah, go 6 inches. It's quality 0. 6-inch and a 23rd knot for 5,000 tons. $5,800. I'm being convinced on this. Seven. Which is 7 tons from somewhere. That's not going to be torpedoes though, because this type of ship needs torpedoes. Go. And if we get any weight saving stuff, oh, we got dock size increase stuff. I'll run that. Gunnery, night fighting, apply, close. I'm going to do a design rework and see if I could get that. Not a good time. No, okay. I'm gonna keep them cramped. I'm wanting to try and get weight saving so I can have a normal crew quarters. But I don't want to sacrifice ammo. Please be your weight savings. Destroyers, that's 500 tons. You know what, I'll build the Dresdens. Begin the construction of 5 Dresden class light cruisers, with Blücher and Gneisenau being commissioned. Heavy secondary guns. The last first Bismarck, Jurek, gets commissioned, and then Stuttgart will be in 2 turns. Less than that, actually. Oh god, it's like the game wants to taunt me on my real life most hated light cruiser class. name. But having Königsberg and Nuremberg being used as names here is helpful because it then means it can't taunt me by using it as light cruisers later. Europe has finished working up. Best to avoid a war right now, but wouldn't mind strengthening the navy. Machinery savings. Why couldn't that have happened now? Design. No, not torpedo defense. That. We can't get 25th knot out of it while keeping 6-inch guns, so I'm going to keep it 24, but adding all that, normal crew quarters, the Darmstadt design as well will be sort of a slower, more colonial. No, we can do colonial and keep the speed. Half an inch isn't allowed. Right. Just reduce 21 tons somewhere. Number of main shells. You're essentially a more crew-friendly Dresden. Should increase cooperation. And only 3 of the Darmstadts will be built. Early coastal submarines. Now, as with Germany, begin. And then of those U-boats, only 3 of them are going to be still under building. They're so nervous they can call for a disarmament treaty. You know what, I will resume building the submarines. And I will just halt the Bergs, halt the Nuremberg, and then the Darmstadts. Must be mixed with careful diplomacy. Darmstadt herself can carry on. It's going to have to be like this for a couple of turns. War is breaking up between Russia and Japan. Excellent idea. Really no one's fault. I think we last 4. No, we're not. We're not going to be able to last 4 turns on this. Suppress all. I'll even have a meeting where I say that we cannot handle our naval funds being cut. This meeting is over, and release the hounds. I need to reduce tensions as much as I can right now. And anyway, with the Bergs coming out, criticising the foreign policy of Japan. We finally got 10-inch guns. Took so long. Right. Build up the better docks. Whole bunch of those stuff are being commissioned. Should avoid stoking the fires of war. Now, we've got wing turrets available for bigger wing turrets, I should add, to the front up to 10-inch. It has to be at least 15,000 to do it, but then can't do it that way. Medium range, you're gonna have to be at least 15,000 tons. Let's make you extreme range then. Free inch, 1/2 inch, 6 inch, 5 inch, 2 inch, 2 inch. 17,000 tons. We're seriously overweight. Okay. Easily fixed. For a 23rd knot. We're essentially making proto battle cruisers. The Rostock class. Yeah, I'm happy with the Rostock. Let's go. Design development, please. Should not risk raising tensions up. Keep out of both pairs, but don't agree to anything binding. I'm gonna have to redesign the Rostocks a small bit because it's weight savings. Yeah, keep it the same, just add a bit extra to the deck extended. I'm going to be optimistic 3. 3 of those. And then Darmstadt should be commissioned. They're only stuck at 23 knots instead of 24. I was right, they're going to be the slower more colonial vessels of those types. Breslav's commissioned. And now that means our only thing in construction is our Rostock class, which they're honestly the largest ships we are building in the Navy, and they're not even for battleships. They're not even battleships. But my thinking is we can convert them to carriers when the time comes for carrier conversion needs. Excellent, we'll take him up on the offer, Strasbourg. Of course, he wants 3 battleships. Build requirements are set to none as we are now at war. Okay, I'm going to make a save here. And now we need 8 ships. Trade protection. Send all of you to trade protection. We're covered. Now, is there any location we share with France that we could possibly take? Nope, nothing up there, we're not worried. Nope, nothing in invasion range down there. Don't have to worry there. Here, nothing in invasion range. Don't have to worry there. Not in invasion range. Yeah. We have nothing to worry about France. Worry about from France. For this upcoming war. In terms of invasions, that is. But for once, this is a time where our navies are pretty much equal in. So, Emden is part of the Dresden class. Dresden is obviously Dresden class and Cole. So, this battle features our newest of our light cruisers. It's great. I'm not saying that in any sort of horrible way as well. It's honestly great that we've got the best, the newest and the best here. Corvette's gone. That light cruiser is gone. Let's move on up and send more over there to the bottom during this night ambush of them. Yes. To all who want to pick up survivors. We got reports of their location. So they had the surviving merchants, but then they had the damaged warships, so it's a draw. Schwaben has engine problems, rate of fire stuff. We blockade them? Okay, that's strange. So yeah, we are obviously continuing the constructions of our Rostocks. France declines. France declines. Okay. Is this how it's going to be? Oh, we got central firing. Enemy radar sunk by our light cruiser. Well, that was easy. Let's kick him out of those locations. Yeah, let's just take all those locations, give ourselves a foreign station issue, which will only just have me put the Northern Europe corvettes to foreign station. All corvettes set to foreign station, and then Breslau, seen as it's your job already, foreign station. So that was short, sweet, so World War, and yeah, it's almost like it never happened. Carry on. Take part in a multinational force. Preheat main wing battery turrets. We could now design a dreadnought. Normal freeboard. Do that reduction, that reduction. Deck don't reduce. There. Normal, medium, 4-inch. Good, go. Design the Deutschland. Oh, got pinged. Oh, what? Strasbourg, due to the new developments, you are being unalived. You're being scrapped. Okay. Rework the design a second. Weight savings hasn't done much, so I will just no, not design, build me our Deutschland. Yes. Okay. Let's make our rangefinders better, shall we? Private shipbuilding increases up to 19.5. That's okay. I'm going to increase by 1,000 or 2,000. I'll wait as well. Kaiser floats the idea of a gunnery competition. Excellent idea. It's one of the battleships that won this time. Also, we're going to accelerate that construction. More private shipyard increases. It's of no concern to us. Well, it probably is of a concern, but it's not concerning enough that I'm going to send a force. Russia gets a taste of their own medicine. A spy from Japan has been discovered. No, I don't want to go in red, so sorry, Karasher, you're being halted for another turn. Startland. Hush it up. Pre-turret design. We've got turbines available to us. It's great. And then this turn we get Startland in. Rostock's finished its working up. 3 centerline turrets are now available. Essentially get that, but with 9-inch guns. and on a smaller hull. That's sort of my plan for the next armoured cruiser. You know, she'll be the last ship we ever make without torpedo protection. But I'm honestly curious in a design of an armoured cruiser that's like a dreadnought, so Strasbourg will have 2 vessels built, planned built. Best to avoid a war, but if you want to send more funds my way, happy. Oh, we can build up to 24,000. Okay. That's great. Means I could build better dreadnoughts. Of course, be happy to give the man a new private yacht. 6 turns for free. This is where I'm going to start doing the new a new battle cruiser, because we've got cross-deck fire now. Okay, if you can consider yourself a battleship, I'm not going to complain. Only problem, which I fixed. The Moltke, it's not a battle cruiser, it's a battleship. But 3 more turns. Okay, seems reasonable. Two more turns, then we see if we got the first dreadnought. Although knowing me, it's probably going to be an extra turn after this as well, but yeah, it is. But we got the first dreadnought. Yeah, now identify you as the actual type of ship you were supposed to be, and another 2 turns. Oil firing, although we don't have access to oil, do we? Almanac as oil, no. Yeah, we don't have access to it, so the Moltkes won't get oils. Yeah, won't get oil yet. But what I can do is build them, obviously. Send 2 of you in for construction. Then once we get the Strasbourgs out, I will Like when I get the Starsbergs out, I will design another actual dreadnought. Keep an appearance, but not actually do anything. Maybe I could go and speak to Kill during this. Some average ships. Economizer. Oh, no. 7 turns. I think I'm gonna survive 7 turns. 4 centerline turrets. We got that before we got super firing. All medium. Then naval guns high. Okay. Five turns won't make it. One never knows. Marginal value. Light cruiser armor configuration. Okay. Starsberg is commissioned. I'm going to design a dreadnought now. Yep, all okay with cross deck. Give me a redesign, give me a redesign. Give me a redesign. No, you're just giving me the same thing over and over again. Yeah, that's an aft centerline mount. That'll do. Of course. Gives us a chance to try and get a superimposed X mount. So that's in ship design. So ship design set to high. Superimposed B. That's better than a superimposed X, so yeah, I will redesign it. 7-inch guns quality 0. Saves us. Railroads, more cheap boilers. So Hanover, in all your design period time, there's been a whole bunch of new tech added in, which gives us a new turret to place on you. Sanctified with dynamite, die, die, die tonight. We are damned in the night, sanctified with dynamite. Give it maximum publicity, denounce them. Yeah, when we build the Hanovers, no doubt the meddling of Japan. Yes, you can have Hanover in your hands. It's a ruse to get our guard down. I'm not going to redesign Hanover with that new tech. The superimposed X turret. I will do a completely separate design because we need to get more actual battleships instead of battle cruisers in the water. So Hanover, build 2 of you guys. And then begin the design of a new one that uses we're sort of going to do what one of the Latin American dreadnoughts did, and we're going to mix the use of superimposement and cross-deck firing. 28,000 tons. Not. Get rid of the wing turrets, get rid of the cross-deck firing. Get us up to the fastest speed an actual battleship can go. Yeah, 16-4 aside. And then yeah, that's where we find out the bad news. Right, Holstein is all okay other than that little bit of bad news. I'm not giving it the name Serta Holstein. This thing is going to be known as the Fritjof class. So it seems of the Seydlitz and Montaton and Moltkas that the Moltka class that Seydlitz is going to be the first one completed. If it's war, then now it's come around. Right, Fritjof. Okay, we're laying down full Fritjof class. and then we're going to leave the Fridtjof class at full. Okay, we're at war again with France. Another game save. Nope. I'm going to immediately send all of these ships to trade protection. And then realise I should have been building corvettes. And just leave it at that. So we brought dreadnoughts in, but France built more. Then we obviously, though, have battle cruisers coming in as well. And battleships on the way, so... Okay, so... we have the Deutschland in charge. Watch Deutschland go and get sunk now because I gave her that name. Right, so this is a massive fleet battle. So we've got Ulrich, First Bismarck, Friedrich Karl, and then Scharnhorst all in this line together. Then up here we've got one of my designs, Königsberg, Heinrich, Veneta, and Adalbert. Over here we have Victoria, Louise, Hansa, Hamburg, Bremen. Oh, 2 armed cruisers there. Then we have light cruisers, Hamburg, Bremen, München, Seton, and Cologne. Then we have Karlsruhe, Rostock, Starland, Strasbourg, Stuttgart, and Nuremberg of armed cruisers. Then we have Darmstadt, Emden, Mainz, Magdeburg, Dresden, Kolberg, Augsburg, Gilfon, Heller, and Berlin, and Amazon. There, Lübeck is out over there, and Frauenlob is there. And then back here we've got the unlucky Blücher. We don't know that yet, but Gneisenau, that guy, and then of our battleships we've obviously got the Deutschland, the Wittelsbach, something I can't pronounce, Brandenburg, alas, Hessen, Schwaben, Mecklenburg, unpronounceable, Werf, Wissenberg, and Braunschweig. Why I did all that? To kill time. A bit. And just as the fleets are spotting each other, it's going to be saved, and that is going to be the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Silent servers going silent.